Hey y'all, good morning. Welcome to I Am the Light. My name is Tasha. If you are new here, welcome. And if you return, welcome back, baby. Come on, y'all. It's Tuesday. It's time to kick off the collective reads for this week. Let's see what Spirit has for us. Let me kick these shoes off. Y'all ready? I'm ready. I love doing collective messages. I hope that everybody watched their sign reading. Some of y'all, please cross-watch. I'm not going to lie. I think all the messages were good in their own way. Some of the most strongest messages were through Capricorn through Leo through Capricorn. If you have any of that stuff in your chart, you might want to check it out. Leo was real powerful, honey. Real powerful. If y'all was dealing with somebody who had you in a third party, and you want to understand that mindset, watch Leo. Some people was undercover, watch Libra. Some people, I ain't lying. It's been some interesting things coming out during some of these readings. And y'all know, listen, I just pulled a card. My job is to read what Spirit says. I don't make this stuff up. I don't know where it be coming from. I just deliver the message. So, but if you want to learn some, get the 411 on some stuff, get some information on, like, ooh, oh, okay. And you want to make some changes, y'all need to start cross-watching. Even if you think, oh, well, a lot of times we say sun, moon, and Venus rising, but honey, a lot of y'all, if you read your chart, you got some of everything in there. That's why you could really watch any reading, and sometimes it'll resonate. Sometimes you can watch your sister sign. Sister signs means like whatever is right across from your sign, 6 months out. That'll resonate. Sometimes you can watch the other person's sister sign. It can make it resonate. Messages can come in reverse. Sometimes it might not be you. It could be the cross watcher. If that cross watcher has anything in their chart that could resonate. So that's why really, when I watch readers, I intend to watch most of damn near every sign that they do, because if it's anywhere in my chart or whoever I'm dealing with chart or a friend or family member's chart, trust me, it can resonate. But not everybody knows that. So Now you know. So that being said, and for those of y'all who have been watching, thank you. Those of y'all who are new to I Am the Light, thank you for subscribing. Welcome here. You are welcomed. I have fun over here. I love my subscribers. I love the comments. I have some people that respond every week, and I respond back to them. It's like I look for them. Certain ones I look for. Shanice, I look for her. Queen Sheba. Sea goat, the sea goat goddess, I look for her. There's somebody, Eva something. Now Eva, if you happen to catch this video, I went back. I have another YouTube channel that I don't have any subscribers on, and I happened to watch one of my older videos, and you one of my day ones. You've been watching me since even when I was back inconsistent. And I wanted to tell you, when I find you, next time you comment, I'm gonna say something to you personally about that. But I didn't want to just message you and you ain't said nothing. So when you say, next time you message me, I'm gonna bring out that I could not believe it. I said, oh my God, she comments now. Dang, she was commenting way back when I first started. So yeah, I see y'all's messages, and I see y'all encouragement, and those of y'all who's like, I love the channel, I love your personality. Thank you. I try so hard. I'll be over here working with Spirit so hard. I ain't lying, to be a better me and to give y'all the best of me. So I hope y'all enjoy the message today. Let's see what Spirit got for us. Spirit guides, ancestors, great divine, I ask for clear, honest messages as we go into the tarot. Clear, honest messages as we go into the tarot. Can we please be connected to all 12 zodiac signs? What is it that you have for your collective this morning? I thank you. Ashe. Y'all, I'm burning up. Let me cut this heater down. Ooh, I hope I didn't flash out my big old butt. Because it is hot as hell in here. I'm like, ooh, I'm starting to sweat. Cut this thing down. Now, yesterday I was cold. Now, today I'm down here, I'm hot. Whew. Okay. All right, Spirit, you know how we do it. Let's kick it off with 5 cards. What you got for your collective? And for those of y'all who do comment every week and I haven't remembered your name, I'm sorry. I will start to, I'm going to start remembering y'all, but it's some people who comment all the time. All the time. And if you're one of the ones that comment all the time and I didn't mention you, I see you. I love you. Please don't be offended. Please don't be offended. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. I'm just telling the ones that popped in my head right this minute. Okay, y'all, this is what we got. We starting off with the Emperor upright, the Moon upright, the Strength in reverse, the 2 of Pentacles upright with the 4 of Wands in reverse. Collective. Some of y'all have been juggling in your finances, right? You've been unstable. You're not in a connection right now. You're not partnered up with anybody. Some of y'all are single, but you have been financially going through some financial instability, right? You're not partnered. Some of y'all are single and you've been going through a hard time. Not everybody, but somebody in the collective has been going through a lot financially. Finances has been unstable. They've definitely been juggling financially. That's that 2 of what is this? The 2 of Pentacles. So somebody has definitely been juggling, trying to it's like you've been tap dancing with your finances. Oh, let me pay this, let me pay that. Robbing Peter to pay Paul. Let me pay this. Oh, well, I don't have this for this. I'm gonna pay this month and do this. It's like you've been shifting around, and a lot of this has left a lot of y'all feeling weak. Like, dang, man, it's like it's almost like defeated, even though the defeated card is not out here, like, which would be the 7 of Wands in reverse. But with that Strength reverse, it's got y'all a little bothered on the inside. You don't feel as strong as you normally do when you are completely stable. But what you can't see is that that's getting ready to be a thing of the past. With the Moon card, some of y'all are actually getting ready to step into the Emperor position. It's like literally going from instability straight into you got this, where things you're about to have everything under control. Some of y'all have been working really, really hard and being very strategic with how you move. And now it's like you're stepping into your power. Some of y'all have had to make a lot of head over heart decisions. Some of y'all have had to cut out a lot of people. When you step into the Emperor position, the Emperor is normally a masculine energy. Now, feminines can be in their masculine energy. This is a boss. This is somebody who is making boss moves. This is somebody who has stepped into their power. This is somebody who is, like I said, in control of things. They can be a father figure, but when it comes to finances, this is somebody who played the game very strategically. And like I said, made head over heart decisions. You did not let emotion get in the way. You made the hard choices. You had to get self-disciplined. This is all the kings in one. If you happen to be a feminine, you are all the queens in one, but you are stepping into a role or a position of power where you had to buckle down. And when you do this Emperor position and you buckle down, that's when your stability, it's like now you're about to be on a firm foundation. Some of y'all had to get downright bullheaded. Normally, I believe the Emperor could be Aries. It's either Aries or Taurus. I can't ever remember which one. But normally these little heads on here remind me of a Taurus. Tauruses can be very bullheaded. Y'all know how y'all can be. You know that means that they're not. You know how you can't push a bull if they don't want to move? That's how some of y'all can be. So you had to become unmovable with your discipline. You had to be this is what it's going to be, and do it. Y'all had to really buckle down and be unmovable and unshakable with some of your behaviors in order to carry out this Emperor role. And so now you're about to see massive growth, because the Emperor is just like the Empress. They have massive growth. Some of y'all have been so good with your boss daddy, boss mama energy and stepping up that what you don't see is that you about to step into a real big role. You about to be the real boss. and heads are gonna look. Y'all about to be head turners. I'm not even kidding. So let's jump right into it. Spirit, clarify the Emperor. Clarify the Emperor, please. See, a lot of y'all, when you first started this, you couldn't see where you was going. Two of Swords. You got the Sun reversed, the Two of Swords upright with the Wheel of Fortune upright. So you couldn't see where you was going and you weren't happy. You couldn't see straight. Financially, some of y'all didn't know how y'all was getting ready to change things around. You literally were the Two of Swords with the Sun in reverse. So you wasn't happy. You couldn't see your way out of something. So you had to really sit down and be strategic. A emperor has to get strategic. It's almost like playing chess. I got to move like this. I got to move like this. And you got to kind of trust yourself. You got to trust in spirit, and you got to make different moves to turn stuff around. But what you could not see is that this unhappy situation was turning around. The wheel had started to turn in your favor. Some of y'all did not even know with the Wheel of Fortune upright was that, hey, what looked like an unhappy situation with no way out, where it's like, dang, I don't know what choices to make. I don't know which direction to walk in. All of that was turning around. Luck was getting ready to turn around. Oh, and for those of y'all who might want a good omen, as soon as I went downstairs to get my cup of coffee, guess what was in my kitchen, y'all? A cricket. Now, I tell y'all all the time, if you watch me, crickets are a sign that things are about to get better, baby. Crickets, bees mean life is about to get a little sweeter. Crickets are a sign from your spirit guides or your ancestors or spirit just letting you know that's a sign of wealth and prosperity. Don't step on them. I happened to look over. I said, what is that? I said, I see ancestors. Y'all sending me a message. Okay, I got it. I went over, I picked it up, and I didn't step on it, and I let it on outside. I said, message noted. So look for stuff like that. If you start to see a grasshopper in the most random of places, all the doors are closed, all the windows are closed. How did he get in here? I have been upstairs in my bathroom and found crickets. Ain't no way in hell a cricket gonna jump up all the damn steps. That's your ancestors doing stuff like that. So when you see certain little things, don't be so quick to be like, and step on it. Look it up. It might be your ancestors giving you a sign, synchronicity, or an omen, and find out the spiritual meaning, okay? Let's look at the moon. Spirit, clarify the moon upright. The moon upright is clarified by the 8 of Wands upright, the 6 of Wands upright, the 3 of Cups in reverse with the 5 of Swords in reverse. What you could not see, collective, is that some of y'all had to walk away from friends and things that were no longer serving you. You literally had to walk away with the 5 of Swords. There was some of y'all that was having some relationship problems. People might have been talking to you crazy. There may have been arguments and disagreements. Some of y'all had to stop partying. You had to put away some childish behaviors. You had to stop going out as much. You had to sit down and really stop hanging out with friends. Some of y'all had to literally close yourselves off. And you did. That's what that boss energy is about when you step into the Emperor, because it's like, now I got to make this head over heart decision. I ain't got time for you right now. I got to go be a boss. To be a boss means you're going to have to cut some things out. And some of y'all cut out friends. Some of y'all had to walk away from some people. You had to walk away from people that were no longer serving you. You had to walk away from partying all the time, drinking all the time. Some of y'all put up some vices. You had to buckle down to become your best self. And now what you about to see, but you don't see it because the moon is upright. So some of y'all don't see that all that hard work, all that walking away, all that putting away the things that no longer serve you, what you about to get is fast communication that everybody is about to put you on blast. You're about to be celebrated. You're about to have a position that is higher than others. All that hard work paid off, and it's getting ready to hit you fast as hell, and you don't even see it coming. You're going to be put up on a pedestal. Everybody, it's like you're getting ready to take your victory lap for all this hard work. The universe is getting ready to send you communication. You did it, baby. All that hard work, all that leaving things behind that no longer served you, walking away, not partying, choosing to put whatever you was doing first has paid off. And everybody is going to give you recognition for all your hard work. Let's clarify the strength reverse. This is a good reading this morning. Clarify the strength reverse. And I think Spirit was, I think it's funny that I seen that cricket because it set off the tone for the reading this morning. Clarify the strength reverse. Strength reverse is clarified by the Queen of Wands upright, the King of Swords upright with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. See, some of y'all felt weak because you was in a Page of Pentacles in reverse position. See, a Page of Pentacles upright, this is somebody who barely has enough to do anything as it is. This is like if I said I wanted to build a car, right? And all I got is 2 bolts and a screwdriver. I ain't got none of the other things that I need to put the car together. I ain't got the manual. I ain't got nothing to put this car together. I got 1 screwdriver and a screw. And I'm talking about I want to build a car. Now that's the Page of Pentacles to me upright. He barely got enough to do anything. He just got a little something, but not enough to make a difference. But when you in reverse, honey, you ain't even got that damn screwdriver or them 2 little screws. So some of y'all was weak because you felt like, damn, I ain't got nothing to start off this. How am I going to start a business? How am I going to be an entrepreneur? How am I going to get myself out of this situation? I ain't got nothing. All I see is debt, bills. My account looking pitiful. This is how some of y'all felt. Like, okay, I ain't got nothing to work with. Nothing. But, despite all of that, some of y'all had to get into your King of Swords energy along with the Queen of Wands. Now, how are you stepping into both of these? Because a King of Swords buckles down. This is somebody who takes the time to learn a skill. They make head over heart decisions. This is somebody who they get impartial with themselves. Okay, let me look at this thing impartially. No, I don't have the money. I don't have enough to do anything. But what do I have? What gifts and talents have God given me that I naturally have? What little bit what am I good at? Some of y'all had to sit down and think about, what are you good at? Okay, what could I be better at? And then you sat down and you learned something. This card is also about buckling down and becoming the best of the best in your field. So like, you know how like when people want to become like an accountant or they want to do be money managers, that don't just happen overnight. You got to be skilled to do certain things. And this is what that King of Swords was. Some of y'all said, okay, I got this little bit of a talent. Let's say you were a knitter, right? I can knit. I got a ball of yarn and I got this one little thing. I got a little, let's say you had 1 book. Well, I got this book, this ball of yarn and this little needle. I'm going to try my best to knit something. I'm going to knit this thing right here. And you did. You developed yourself to learn it and now you knitting your little ass off. You knitting your little ass off. I'm using that as an example. It could be anything, whatever your talent is. So you took that one talent, you got developed, you developed your skill, and you became one of the best in it. You had to buckle down. You didn't put no emotion into nothing. You just focused on developing. Now, because you did that, some of y'all undergone a transformation. Your confidence started to go up the better you got at that skill. The better you got at the skill, because now you're not sitting around worrying about what you don't have, because now you're feeling like I'm doing something to try to change it. See, we always feel worse when we go, oh God, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And then if you're not doing anything about it, that keeps you even more depressed, which makes you feel strength reverse. But when you get up off your ass and you actually start trying, That's all you had to do was just try. When you try, that's when you feel better. And then your confidence starts to change, because it's like, no, things haven't got better, but at least I'm trying to take a step forward. And that's what some of y'all did. So then as your confidence went up, some of y'all undergo the transformation. You started taking better care of yourself. You started trying to, you know what? Let me comb my hair today. You know what? Let me groom myself today. Let me put on a nice dress. And then your attitude started to change. And then the more you started to learn, you started getting better. You started feeling good. So that strength that was weak, all of a sudden transformed. Your attitude got better. Some of y'all went through a transformation on top of developing a new skill. Let's move on. Let's get to the Two of Pentacles upright. Clarify the Two of Pentacles upright, please, Spirit. Now, Two of Pentacles. Some of y'all have been juggling, right? Juggling financially, juggling emotionally, stressed the hell out. Because it's like you are stressed when your bills, you know, oh God, money's come. 1 minute is good, 1 minute is low. 1 minute is this one. It's like literally being on the waves of the sea. You see the sea back here? Woo! Up and down, up and down. Woo! Lord. That's how some of y'all was doing, right? Then on top of that, some of y'all were in a lot of regret. Now, why was you in regret? Because if I look over here to my right, you had the Four of Wands in reverse. Some of y'all had an ending. Y'all had an ending in a relationship, but we're going to clarify this death. But some of y'all had relationships that ended and left you sad, broke down. And this person may have left you dealing with all this by yourself. So some of y'all was crying over the spilled cups of what you had left behind, things that had ended in your life, and you were sad about the things that had ended because maybe you didn't see it coming. Maybe you didn't know that this person may have been juggling you. Maybe you didn't understand it. Like, damn, now they left me with everything, and now I'm wavy, and I gotta figure this thing out. So you was in regret over an ending. On top of the fact that money was coming in slow. So some of y'all, yeah, it's like you have a seed that's planted, and yeah, you're trying to develop whatever that skill was. I said knitting earlier, but you ain't sold your first blanket. You ain't sold your first little hat or whatever you just sold, a scarf, a hat, whatever, a beanie, whatever you could sew, okay? I'm just making that up. So you haven't done anything. So it's like, damn, man, I'm trying to change things, but it's coming in slow. So it's like you're not seeing the results. So now you feel regret. You're feeling bad. Like, dang, man. Ugh. You still feel down. You still feel down. But let's clarify the death card. Let's see what this ending was. Spirit, clarify the death, please. Clarify that death card. Upright, death upright. Thank you, Spirit. So yeah, that's what it was. Some of y'all had, it was a relationship just like I thought. So some of y'all felt defeated because something you thought was never going to end ended with the world reversed. You thought that this cycle was never going to have an ending. You thought that this person was in it for the long haul. You was nice to somebody and you thought that this person was going to stand by your side, that this cycle wasn't going to close. And then you were sadly mistaken and it left you defeated because it did close. It ended. Somebody either left you or you found out you was being juggled. That's what that Two of Pentacles, it doesn't just mean it is about you. Y'all, when we read, we can spirit be, somebody may have juggled you. Okay, so this was somebody from your past that was nice to you, that you may have given to, or they may have given, you was nice to this person. You love this person. You used to give to this person kindness from the heart. And so you thought that this cycle with you and this person wasn't going to close. Some of y'all may have even thought that it was going to be marriage with that Four of Wands, and then it wasn't. So it made you sad. And then when the cycle that you thought wasn't going to ended, you felt defeated. Seven of Wands, you felt defeated. You felt regret. Now some of y'all are in mourning. Oh my God, my person's gone. And now you sad because now not only are they gone, but now your money's coming in slow. And they left you here to deal with all of this by yourself. Now you juggling alone. So now you're depressed. This is somebody who's depressed. I'm depressed. My money is upside down and the love that I had has left me. I'm in a pitiful situation. No wonder you felt strength reversed. But things changed clearly, because at the beginning it said some of y'all bossed up. So let's see. Let's clarify the Four of Wands in reverse. Four of Wands in reverse. Spirit, please clarify that Four of Wands in reverse for the collective. Let me tell y'all why I love the Four of Wands. See, some of y'all was sitting up here. You was unstable, baby. Financially, this person, so now your relationship has ended. This is a relationship. You see them two people. This is like, yay, we're in a relationship. We're together. Yay. This is marriage. So some of y'all might not have necessarily been married, but you was in a committed relationship, right? So it felt like a marriage. So some of y'all lived with this person. All that shit came to an end. So now you upside down financially, and you and this person have broken up, right? And that's why I said some of y'all was in that Five of Cups. You're looking at the cups that was spilled. But see, behind the Five of Cups is two cups. This is you. You know what them two cups was? You figuring out what looking at them little pennies you had, what little skills you had, and trying to Page of Pentacles reverse it. Like, okay, I ain't got much to work with. What little talent did God give me that I could use? So some of y'all had to get to work. And I mean, you had to get to work. I mean, Eight of Pentacles. Some of y'all started buckling down. I love the Three of Wands upright. You know why? Because on the other side of the Three of Wands is the Four of Wands. This is when you get stable. So some of y'all got to work with that Eight of Pentacles. You buckled down. You buckled down and you got to work. Now, you had to work hard. If you look at him, his head is down. You had to get focused. Remember I said you had to let go of the things that no longer served you. You had to really get about your business. So some of y'all got about your business, and then you got into that Three of Wands. I call this my hold and maintain. Hold and maintain. That means you got to work while you waiting for them ships to come in. You have to put in hard work. Work, 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 work. I'm waiting on these ships to come in, and no, with the Three of Wands, you ain't made $1 yet. You ain't made a single dollar. You just putting out the work. Waiting for the ship, waiting for the ship, waiting for the ship. But you have to hold and maintain while you're waiting on that ship. That means you still got to work just as hard as though that ship has already arrived. And that's what some of y'all did. Now let's clarify the Six of Pentacles. Spirit, clarify. I know what I heard in my head, but I want them to clarify that before I say that out loud. Clarify this Six of Pentacles, please. Spirit, clarify the Six of Pentacles. What I really want to say about that Six of Pentacles is while you were holding and maintaining, it was like God and the universe had to take care of some of y'all. So it was like the scales were not balanced for you. Some of y'all was in a very pitiful state, but you felt like you didn't have nobody to give to you. But it was like the universe, and this is what I'm hearing, that the universe had to carry you. But let's clarify. Clarify the Six of Pentacles, Spirit. Clarify that Six of Pentacles upright. Please clarify the Six of Pentacles upright. Thank you, Spirit. Now, this is a financial message, so y'all, I'm not going to the left with this, because you know how I feel about a Knight of Wands. I hate a Knight of Wands. If you watch me, you know I hate the Knight of Wands. I can't stand his little ass. Not lately, anyway. Anyway, so the universe had to take care of some of y'all. So it was like God came in and made sure that your needs were taken care of, because some of y'all was in pitiful states. So you wasn't able to buy everything that you wanted, but your spirit team or God gave to you to make sure that your needs were met so that you could stay balanced. Okay, you might not have been able to get everything that you wanted, but your basic needs were at least met. So some of y'all had to go in your closet and look at the clothes you already had. Okay, I could wear this, I could do this, and you transformed with what little bit you had. What, you didn't go buy nothing new. You was just doing what you had with what little bit you had. So God took care of your needs to make sure your needs were at least met. Now, clarifying that Six of Pentacles, you had to, it's like God, again, you had to look at what materials. Two of Wands upright. This is like if I was going, like, let's say I was getting ready for war, right? I got to take inventory. Okay, if this was war, what do I have in my arsenal for the war? How many soldiers do I have? Okay, what weapons do I have? How many do I have? Again, you had to go in your closet, some of y'all, and just look at what you already had and work with what you already have. That's what a Two of Wands is. It's like, okay, this is what I have to work with to carry out my plans. Okay, this is what I got. This is what I got. Okay, I want to make a big decision. Some people want to feel like they had the whole world in your hand, but sometimes you just got to work with whatever was in your hand. What do I have? What do I already have? So that's what some of y'all did. You looked at whatever you already had and tried to work with that. Now, with the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands, now you had to birth something new. I love an Ace of Wands when we're talking about money, because an Ace of Wands is somebody who comes up with an idea. An Ace of Wands is really an Aries energy. Aries energy is so magnificent that I read in one book. It was like Aries placement. It's like they willed themselves into existence. They went from something being an idea to birthing their existence. That's what an Ace of Wands is like. You had to take an idea and birth something into existence. And you had to be very creative with that Knight of Wands. You had to be, listen, a wand energy is creative energy. That's passionate energy. This is like, okay, you had to think quick on your toes. This is also impulsive. So you had to be impulsive, you had to be creative, and you had to birth something new because you had to just work with what you had. So some of y'all had to look at talents you already had, clothes you already had. Okay, I got this little bit right here. And you had to come up with a plan that was going to be sustainable. And then you had to take that little bit and work with that Eight of Pentacles. You had to work what little bit you had to work with. And then you had to hold and maintain. Okay, I ain't got but this little bit. I ain't got but this roll of yarn and this one little needle. And I got to knit my ass off with what little I got. And you worked with what little bit you had. That's what this is. So you was in a Four of Wands. Yeah, even though my ships have not come in, I'm still financially upset. But I'm working what little bit I currently have to make the best of what is available to me. Y'all following me? I think y'all are. Spirit, come on, y'all. Let's bring it on home. Clarify. Let me get five. Well, no, don't clarify. Let me get 5 more cards. See, some of y'all felt like, you might have felt like things were over. Here was you had to isolate. Some of y'all did. Remember I said you had to get into that King of Swords? Some of y'all had to isolate yourselves. Some of y'all had nothing but God on your side, and some of y'all only had your spirit team. This to me is the light of God. This is somebody who goes up onto the top of the mountain and they go get instruction. Some of y'all had to close yourselves off to learn these talents. You was praying. Some of y'all was praying to God, and you closed yourself off from the world, and you tried to go and learn something. Some of y'all stepped into your purpose with nothing. With nothing. Was walking straight into your purpose. So here it is. You isolated yourself. You got into the hermit energy. And because of that, what looked like a situation had been over for you, it was not. The world reversed. So it looked like somebody may have left you in a death situation where things were over, but it's not so. You went on top of the mountain. God seen what little light you had and said, okay, things are not going to be over for you. Now, Nine of Wands reverse, Queen of Swords reverse, Seven of Cups reverse. Some of y'all felt vulnerable. You did. Even though you was trying, you only had the light of God. See, this makes you feel vulnerable, like you're at a disadvantage. Like the world could just hit you and everything, what little bit you trying to hold together could fall apart at any minute. You felt vulnerable. You didn't feel protected at all. I barely got any finances. All I got really is a wish. This is almost like I wish things would I wish stuff could get better. I wish. This is like just a little bit of hope. That's all you had. And you felt vulnerable. A lot of y'all did. You felt vulnerable. Financially vulnerable. Like one thing happened and this whole shit it's getting ready to blow up in my face. The ship is going to sink. One more blow. And I'm going to be like, you felt vulnerable. You were in a vulnerable position. You were juggling already. One more thing happened. Everything falls. You did not feel protected. You did not feel like you had strong boundaries. Financially, you didn't. One more thing and it's over. So you felt like you were at a vulnerable position. Now, with the Queen of Swords reverse and the Seven of Cups, clarify the Queen of Swords reverse. Why is she out here in reverse? Clarify that Queen of Swords reverse, please. A Queen of Swords reverse. Have y'all ever seen, like, when some people grow up, they have like a stern mother? This is somebody who is like, they're hard on them, on their kids. They're a little bit more like, you bet not, you better stay in line. Some of y'all had to get stern with yourselves. That's where that self-discipline came in. So a lot of y'all would be on your bed at night just hoping, thinking about things getting better. And so you was always in the hangman energy trying to change your perspective. How can I fix this? How can I fix this? A lot of y'all spent a lot of time thinking about how to get out of the cold. And so you had to kind of get like a stern mother with yourself. This is where that discipline came in. I cannot play with myself. If I want something to change, I have got to be on my shit. I can't play around no more. It's like you had to really get stern with yourself. You had to get disciplined with yourself. You could not be out here. You was already like, one more thing happened, all this shit's gonna fall. So it's like you was dreaming. This is somebody who's just replaying night after night. Okay, I want to come out the cold. I want to come out the cold, but you got to get stern. So like people who have stern mothers and fathers, they're hard on them. So some of y'all was hard with yourselves. It was like, I got to cut out the bullshit. I got to do what I got to do. And you got stern with yourself. Now, Seven of Cups reverse. You felt like in some ways that was your only option. You had no other options other than to be self-disciplined. I have to do this. I got to. I have got to empower myself. I have got to find determination. I got to dig deep to find the perseverance. See, on my wall, is it right here? I think it's right here. Sometimes the biggest thing for finding strength is need. Some of y'all was in such dire need that you ain't had but one choice, and that was dig deep. See, when we want to change things, it says fierce determination can cause the fierce determination can cause wait, let me just read it from the beginning. Hold on. Let me bring this over here. It says strength in all its forms, physical, mental, and emotional, it comes from will. So when you want strength, it comes from being physically strong, mentally strong, and emotionally strong. And that comes from a will from within, right? But fierce determination to a cause, like I said, it comes from the will from within. But a desire is a great motivator. Sometimes you just want change, and that can be a motivator to create determination. But need is the most powerful motivator of them all. Some of y'all was in need. So your need outweighed all. That was the biggest motivator or will you had. I got to do this. You ain't had no other options. You only had no other option but to, okay, all I got is a hope and a prayer and a little bit of talent, and I got to put all my faith in this. Cause you was a page of pentacles in reverse. You didn't have shit to build a car. You didn't even have a damn screwdriver. All I got is a little talent and this right here, and I got to clarify that 7 of Cups. I'm telling you, some of y'all, the need was what drove you to your determination. This need. Ooh, this a lot, y'all. Yeah, because it's like you was in the 4 of Cups. So some of y'all somebody had left you for dead. You had been stabbed in the back by somebody that you love. They juggled you. So now you mad. You sad, you're mad, you close yourself off. They left you with burdens. So now you sitting up there like, okay, I ain't got nothing going for myself. I ain't got a lot to work with. They left you with burdens. They stabbed you in the back. They was juggling you. Now you closing yourself off. You thought that this was going to be a 10 of Cups. Oh, I thought this person was going to be in my life. I thought that they was going to love me. I thought that they was going to be with me the whole damn time. No. Then you find out that person has secrets, that they kept you in a 5 of Wands energy. They brought you chaos, conflict, and competition. Oh, this person's cheating on me, and they got third parties. So some of y'all didn't have but one option, because this person left you with burdens. They left you with nothing. You ain't have nothing but the light of God. A little bit of hope and a prayer, honey. And so you had to cut out these things. So some of y'all was doing was like, God, how am I going to get out of this? How am I going to get out of this? How am I going to get out of this? I got to get out the cold. And you thought about this day in and day out. And so you had to make a change. Spirit, let's close it out. Close out the reading. Come on, let's bring it home. So in order for you to reverse your Tower, some of y'all realized that you had to let go of partnerships with the Judgment reverse. I can't redo a partnership. I need to reverse the Tower. So in order for me to reverse the Tower, it's not going to happen with the partnership that you had with this person. Some of y'all had to get partnered with Spirit. You see the angel up here? Some of this, let's say this is you, your spirit guide, and God himself. Some of y'all had to reverse the Tower. So in order to reverse the Tower, you had to work with what you had. All you had was God, and all you got is a spirit team that wants to back you. You got just your spirit guides, your ancestors, and that's what you had to go with. And it was like God said, okay, I'm going to bless you. I'm going to send an angel in. I'm going to show you how to alchemize so you can get back where you're not juggling. Now the waters are calm. You got your foot on land and on water. And this right here, this is the idea. This is the sun where God illuminated your pathway from these mountains. You see the 2 mountains right there and right here? That's trials and tribulations. So God has this angel come show you how to balance yourself to get through the mountains to find your way out of this. Okay? Because some of y'all was left for dead. Nobody was there to show you mercy. So it was like you had to partner with your spirit team. You had to, because that's all you had. All you had was all you needed. And when you did that, led you straight to the King of Pentacles. All that hard work, partnering with God, partnering with your spirit team. And this is how you do it. You went from a Page of Pentacles in reverse to the King of Pentacles. You worked your business. You worked with what you had. And God and your ancestors showed you how to find your way to calmer waters. You turned a messed up situation. You alchemized. You became a master manifester. Some of y'all, the Magician card is not out here. But you worked with what you had. All you had was all you needed. And that was God, your spirit team, and a little bit of talent. And you took that fucked up situation and worked it. And now you're the King of Pentacles. Look at all that growth. Look at all that growth. And what you don't see coming, because it said it, you don't see it coming. But now you're about to be celebrated. All that hard work, you're about to get communication from the universe. It paid off. You're about to be the King of Pentacles. Congratulations to those of y'all who did all the hard work that was required. I'm trying to tell you, some of y'all did the work that was required. Yes. And you became the King of Pentacles. Spirit, do you have anything else you want to say to them before I wrap it all the way up? Anything else to close for our closing message? Do y'all want to say anything else to the collective? Collective. Spirit knows that some of y'all was left for third parties. Y'all was heartbroken. You was in heartache and despair. Somebody was not nice to you. People was talking crazy to you. They was hateful. They didn't bring you nothing good. They left you in third party situations, heartbreak, despair. They did not come with gifts of kindness and love. They gave you heartache, pain, and despair. That's what they gifted you. Somebody from your past. There were people who walked away from you and ended things like they never wanted to restart with you. They walked away. You had an ending. Some of y'all didn't even see the ending coming. There was people who said that they didn't want to share life with you. Some of y'all thought that you and this person was going to have the Ten of Pentacles upright together. And then somebody was like, psych your mind. I don't want that shit with you. And it hurt you because they walked away. They ended the whole thing. And some of y'all felt like you had nothing in your corner. But God is so good. God said, no, baby, come on over here with me. I'm about to show you how much I love you. I'm about to bless you. God had a hand in all of this. Now God's hand says, you are worthy of blessings and overflow. And this is what is coming straight from the heavens, baby. You see that dove? It's coming straight from God. Here's a cup. You're about to be happier than you've ever been in your life. I kid you not. Some of y'all are about to have blessings raining down on you so heavy. You're going to be so happy. I kid you not. You see how this cup is overflowing? This is how some of y'all going to go into the crying, honey. When you see how loved you are by the Most High, by your spirit team in the universe. Somebody left you out here just miserably crying, upset, heartbreak. But now you about to be the Ace of Cups upright. Emotions and overflow. Emotions and overflow. You have been freed. You about to see. You have been freed from the Eight of Swords. Whatever mental prison you are in, you have been freed from it. A lot of y'all, it was financial. You about to be free. Some of y'all was in commitments and people walked away from you and they left y'all up in your head. They you was in commitments that were loveless. Had you all up in your head. I ain't lying. Some of y'all was dealing with con artists that just was telling y'all whatever you want to hear. One-sided connections. But now you're not. Now it's like you free. You free. God wanted to work with you. God had a seed for you. God is taking you. It's like going from one partner who didn't see you, but God valued you. And it's like, I'll work with you. Your aunt says, I'll work with you. They don't want to work with you. I'll work with you. And it was a little seed and it took time. But y'all worked that seed. You partnered up with the right team. You partnered with the divine. That's why these blessings can come in an overflow. You partnered with the divine, and you let go of the things that were no longer serving you, toxic behaviors, toxicities, trials and tribulations. You let go of it, and then when you did, your stress lessened, and now God is heavily protecting you. Yeah, God is heavily protecting y'all's connection. Absolutely. So God took a hopeless situation where you wasn't being shown justice, that somebody left you without a new financial start. God came in and showed you love. God took care of some of y'all. God was carrying some of y'all the whole way through. And God showed you your way out with the Chariot. I ain't lying. God did. Yeah, because somebody didn't want love with you, but now you about to get a new start. You was being shown love. You was being shown the way out, the way towards calmer waters. I ain't lying. Something that you thought was never going to get off the ground. But now that this has happened to you, you do realize that somebody's trying to make their way back to you. But we're not going to worry about that. But somebody is. They're going to try to make their way back to you. Somebody that manipulated you, that left you for dead, that left you with everything dried up, that left you just in a pitiful state. This person who overindulged with third parties, they're going to head your way. But that's not important. What's important for this message is that God showed you the way out, baby. And now you're about to get your victory lap. Some of y'all don't see it. The victory is coming this month. Some of y'all, it might come in October. But you are headed right there. You're at the end. And you don't even know it. For some of y'all, it's coming in fast. I hope you're ready. Congratulations to those of y'all in the collective who have done the hard work. You've been waiting on them ships to come in. You have been holding and maintaining. Listen, faith has carried you. Hard work has carried you. And it was not for nothing. And yes, somebody who left you for dead is going to try to come back and see that you have worked so hard. We have seen it in the individual sign readings and in the collective readings, that somebody, after you done got yourself together and you pulled yourself up and you worked with spirit, now they want to work their way back to you for your financial stability. But you don't have to accept that, honey. If somebody left you for dead, you ain't got to go back to that. Choose better for yourself. You've worked so hard for this. Why do they get to come in and celebrate and enjoy it with you? You had to literally separate yourself from everybody and everything and buckle down. This is for you. This ain't for them. They didn't care. They went out with third parties. How they gonna come back now? I wish somebody would. You gonna get your feelings hurt. If you come towards me and you left me, you are not gonna be prepared for the cussing out that's gonna come your way. I'm scared you not. After all the stuff I have had to work and claw my way to victory for, I be damned, I'm eating this. I'm enjoying this. And the only people that's probably going to enjoy it with me is my babies. That's it. And that's how some of y'all feel too. I'm not sharing with somebody who left me for dead for third parties. Are you kidding me? I don't give a damn what you going through. Whatever you going through is your karma for being an ass. That ain't my problem. I'm looking forward. I'm looking towards spirit, and I got other goals and other things I'm about to go work on. Congratulations to those of y'all that did the hard work. I know I've certainly been working hard. I hope y'all have been working hard. If you've done what you needed to do, this is your time to shine. And some lazy ass that left you for everybody else, that's their problem. Let them figure it out. You had to figure it out. You and God. Some of y'all had a hope, a wish, and a prayer, and a little bit of talent, and flip that thing. That's it. That's all I got for you, collective. I hope y'all enjoyed the reading today. And I'm glad God gave us a good reading today. It's about you, your victory lap. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that the message, I'm tired of talking about that loser that left you. It's time for you to shine, baby. It's time for you to shine. You should be real proud of yourself for holding and maintaining. You had to hold your faith. You had to buckle down. Be proud of yourself. Congratulations, collective. If you enjoyed this message, please hit the like, share, and subscribe. You did it. You did it. I'm so proud of you. If don't nobody tell you, I'm proud of you. Because this was hard. It really was. Hit the notification bell. You'll know when I upload. Until next time. Bye, baby. 5444. 444, baby. Stability is on its way. Bye, baby.